Hello, my name is Arnie Sigurdsson, and I will be discussing the chapter The Artful Brain Universal Laws from the book The Telltale Brain by Ramachandran. In this chapter, he is basically discussing art and how we conceive it and aesthetics and universal laws about this. He also discusses how we see things or objects and identify them from others to discriminate them from others so that we see our surroundings and how we can move about in them and survive, as in back in the day when we had to survive by avoiding predators. How would we identify the predators from maybe if they were camouflaged in tall grass? You would see the grass, and then you would see the color of the tiger be differing from the grass, tiger, lion, whatever, and the eye would work out the differences, and at some point you would recognize that there's some danger going on, something not good. And so I find that really fascinating how we have developed and how we have this certain focus point where we will have the best contrast in the fovea. It works extra well, I guess, to identify things and how that helps us work through our surroundings and such. And so basically, it makes me get all, I guess, philosophical. So like thinking of these things, like what we see and how we perceive it and how it gets worked in the brain and tells us what we are seeing. And it goes back to, like, I guess the point Dr. Butcher makes, that what we see isn't really reality. Who's to say what reality is, though? I mean, if what we are seeing, and I guess we'll never know that really, because each brain might work differently, but if what we see is the kind of the same thing, kind of the same concept, like in a classroom everybody sees desks and chairs and where they are and where other people are and who those people are and how they look like, then who's to say that's not reality? Because that's kind of where we live in. That's how we work and survive and whatnot. But I mean, I guess what I mean by the point of, if it's not like that, what if each of us sees everything, I don't know, differently? As in, I see the color blue, as in my t-shirt, right here. What if somebody else say, oh yeah, they see it's blue, but what if the color in their mind of blue is different from the color in my mind? As I said, a little philosophical here, but still. But then, like all other things, faces of people, maybe they see somebody and they recognize them, and then I see that person and recognize them, but we're not really, I don't know, seeing the same face, but it's the same face to us, but maybe different between minds, two different minds. I don't know, it's kind of a weird idea, I guess, and kind of deep. But yeah, as I said, who's to say that that's not reality, though? Because that's how each person or brain experiences the world. And I mean, it works, doesn't it? So, I guess that's my input. Peace.